And recording. Woo! More Factorio.
Misschien moeten we ook gewoon een fatsoenlijke smelting area opzetten. Maar...
Bovenop Frosty.
Oh ja, dat heb ik ook nog gemaakt.
ja, het is niet anders. Let's see, electric furnaces. How long would that take? Hello, where are you? I think the answer is a long time. The recording, by the way, for the internet.
Okay.
So I figured I'd switch to English, otherwise people are going to be so very confused. Like, I don't understand this. Which is fair. I don't understand French either.
Let's go.
Do we have military? Yeah, we have submachine guns. Where do you want to set up the smelting area for copper and iron?
Well, not on these water puddles. They're probably important somehow.
Yeah. I wouldn't dare risk it. Certainly, if they turn out to be incredibly vital, and that you actually need a lot of them, and be built on top of them, then we're gonna either have to find them elsewhere, or tear this down.
Yeah, it doesn't look like they're close by anymore, so...
Yeah, better not risk it, right?
The other dots have a little bit of a different color, so... I wouldn't risk it.
Okay, if you look onto the slightly to the right, we can make a big main bus, temporary main bus from right to left. I'd say there's a lot of room to the right, and more importantly, coal, iron, and copper to be exploited.
Yeah, we can also continue the spaghetti way of building and not do main bus. But still, here's plenty of room for.
I'd say that making
a
a combination is best. Like you need a main bus even to feed the spaghetti monster.
Yeah, maybe.
That's what I'm doing on my super lazy campaign at the moment. So I guess I'll grab some stone then and just mark out a suggested area with furnaces, and then we can see whether we agree or not. Either way, we are very lucky with the map. We only need to build a little bit of wall defense to the south to keep all the biters at bay.
True.
The advantages of having a very large starting area. Okay, so trains could feed in from the south. And then something like this. How wide are train tracks?
2 spaces.
Okay, so then that would be train. Big electric pole.
Train stations need more room, eh?
Yeah,
for boxes and inserters.
Yeah. But I'm just trying to figure out at the moment the general width. Like I think the generic solar panels are 3 by 3, so the size of that. And then accumulators are 2x2, aren't they? So you could have something like this, so we can build our electricity in our solar panel, unless you want to go pure steam power, I guess.
Doesn't matter to me.
Let me see, there was, if I'm not mistaken, there was a YouTuber called Sisto who did who made a very interesting design for Factorio. So let me see if I can find his blueprint somewhere so I can get a general idea. Factorio blueprints user Sisto.
What are you planning to build here exactly?
I want to have the double railroad here. Okay, so what it looks like what he did was, yeah, that makes sense. Because substations are a multiple of 2 as well. So you have solar power, solar panel, accumulators, like these, the accumulators, and then substation, and then everything would be powered, and it would also store electricity, so you can make an easy design with that. And then the railroad would be this. So this is the width we have to assume the railroad is going to be. And then we need to make a station.
You want to build solar panels between the railroads?
Yeah, it looked really awesome, and it's a good use for all the space, at least inside the base, that railroads take up.
Yeah.
Because I don't know, I always have a slightly hard time with figuring out where to drop solar panels, and then it always looks so inorganic. It's like you just plop down a gigantic field of solar panels in one go, and it never looks like it's part of something.
True.
And with this, it literally is a part of something by design. And if we build it here, then this is just a little beef of mine, but I never like it when railroads sit on the, like this. I never liked how that looks, so I always try to build it like that, if I can.
Yeah.
So.
Do we have room enough here for stations? We have room for railroads, 2 tracks, 6 spaces.
Well, there are a few.
That's no problem.
There are a few station designs. Like we can either feed them from like this end from right to left, or from down to up. Both
Yeah,
would work.
but
We have a lot of room over here though, so it might be more interesting to feed them from right to left, I guess.
But yeah, but then you get things like this. Let me.
I'm watching.
That's you need quite a lot of. Well, you have here in the bottom plenty of space.
We could make a train storage depot down here with how much space it is. There is.
You can, even if you start up here, which is logical, you can of course go down and you can remove these little puddles, lakes. So that's no problem. Yeah, it would work.
Okay, shall we do that then?
Sure.
Okay. Well, we have a plan. Okay, so I guess I'll leave a little bit, like a grace area of 4 between the rail track and stone furnaces. Or 3, I guess. 3 makes more sense. 3 is a nice number.
4 is even.
Yeah, but you use 1 for the signal, so you have 2. So you have 2 spaces for like that belts if you want to feed something around.
Well, if you want the top station on the same level as the track, then you need more space because you need room for inserters, a train station, and boxes. And
no. This was like my thought is we basically make a sort of train station over here, over this area. And then it goes in a like what is it called? The shape like trail rack between, you know, walking like this in and out, and then it can go up, and then we have a train station for offloading resources over here, and then the train stations will feed from right to left into the furnace arrays. It's kind of hard to explain without building it, but then again we don't have railroads yet, so it's kind of hard to actually show it off.
Yeah.
But we need trains at some point anyway, so...
That we do.
Okay. I'll knock it up by 2 then. Just so we have more space.
Yeah, that's a bit more space then.
Yeah.
You have some margin of error.
Yeah, always. You always mess up a little bit somewhere, inevitably along the way, so it's a good idea to keep that.
You can also increase it to 6.
Isn't it a 6? No, it's 5. So it would be 4 space if you plonk in the rail signal.
Yeah, but yeah, if you do well, 4 is plenty. By the way, that's good enough. 6 is a 4 wide path and an underground belt in and out.
Yeah. So how many furnaces do we want for iron and copper to start out with?
Don't we have steel furnaces yet?
That's a good question. I don't know. Let me check. We don't know. We can research them though.
Well, let's do that then.
Okay.
After this.
Yeah, but it's a shame we can't upgrade stone furnaces.
We are researching steel furnaces right now.
Oh, right. Yes. So we are. I think our research is a bit slow though. We need more stuff.
So how many steel furnaces for full compression yellow belt?
Okay, let me see.
Or do you want to go for the blue or red belt full compression?
I'd say we should start with yellow. We can always build it.
No, but you need, if you want to increase it, then you need space for it.
Yeah, but if you look on the map, there's this little, I guess, 3x3 water tile. You know, the little one that looks like a wart. So if you take that as the rightmost border of where we start building furnaces, and we keep building left, then we should have plenty of space to actually build large overkill furnace arrays. So, and let's see, Factorio yellow. On the Reddit there was a post about it where someone did some mathematics on it. And well, math solves all the problems in the world, so also creates all of them. Okay, basic Factorio spelled basic belt has a tile speed of 1.875, which means that it can take up to 3.5 entities per tile. So we need about a production of 6. If we produce 6 items a second per tile, then that's good enough. The weighted throughput for 2 lanes item per second, so that's both sides compressed, is 14 items. Which means that we need... furnaces. What happens if I add furnaces to it? Reddit, there we go. Are these ratios right? They probably are. Okay, so an electric miner base Factorio speed produces 0.65 stone and 0.525 other resources a second. Interesting. Basic belt is 12, so this is a little bit older, but we can just upscale it to compensate for that, so that's fine. One basic belt requires 21 steel electric furnaces to fill completely.
20?
Yep.
That's more than I thought it would. Way more.
Yeah, but I think that's 11 on each side. Or 21 on each side, actually. So yeah, that's quite a bit. But this is without using special loading tricks.
Oh well. Wobbly is right.
Yeah. And let's see, while we're on it, so one basic belt is 21 steel furnaces, one fast belt is 35, and one express belt is 52.
That's a lot.
It is. But it makes sense, because in my super lazy world, I am currently running with 14 on each side for trying to load onto yellow belt, the basic one, and the only reason it works is because my system isn't that good, so it actually, you know, feeds into it. Yeah, and to achieve full compression, we'd have to do the tricks of loading into a splitter or underground belt if you wanted to achieve the full compression value.
Yeah, but in my head it was like half of what you're saying, so...
Yo.
It could be right, but...
Yeah. According to this other post that was made 4 months ago instead of 2 years ago, it's 11, 21 and 26 now, so...
That sounds more what I have in
Yeah.
my head.
So for yellow we need 11 on each side apparently, and that should do it. Yeah, so shall we just take the number 11 and see what happens?
Fine with me.
We can run a very easy test by just shoving it all into an, you know, make some grabber chests. And then just make it work full power for a few minutes and see what happens. We're gonna need 23 miners for a fully compressed yellow belt though. So we'd have to mine a lot to get a valid test going. Ah, you're making miners. Super lazy mode engaged. I limited the mining drills to 100 at the time.
Was it unlimited?
Yeah.
That was a mistake.
Yeah, I figured as much. So let's see. Okay, so copper over here. Do we make gun turrets yet, or?
I don't think so.
Okay, then I'm gonna have to manually craft them.
I think only mines.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna quickly set up a wall because there's the double base down south, and I'm gonna shove some turrets in front of it just to have a contingency.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
They start walking.
Wall is automated.
Ah, yeah, I see. It's just it's automated, yeah, but very slow.
Yeah, I think one steel or one burner miner.
The mining power from burner mining drills 2.5, and the mining power of electric mining fills 3. So we could technically speed it up, but like, eh. As long as it makes walls, it's good enough.
Yeah, you don't need to make walls quite a lot, so.
Yup.
I got when we started, I got all the walls in production, so I have a few.
Okay. Well, that's 20 minutes, so I'll. Okay, you can stop beeping now. So that's the end of this record, and till next time.